What is happening, sports fans? It's your main man, Matt Bellman from the DFS 5-pack. Rocking it with you solo September 8th, Saturday. We're going to rock out this MLB slate, this main slate that we have tonight. NFL starts tomorrow. Both Ryan, my partner, and I are really pumped, if you couldn't tell from all the videos we made this week. Only one more day until NFL Red Zone. Until then, however, we have a nice MLB slate to crush, so let's get to it. I'm going to make this fast and furious. Let's dive in. Kind of a weird slate in the sense that, there's a lot of pitching options that I don't necessarily want to use, that I don't necessarily want to pick on either. So the first guy I'm going to go over, and I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I'm going to talk about two pitchers here. First guy is going to be Julio Teheran. Now, for those of you who know me, know I'm not the biggest Teheran supporter by any means. I don't use him that often, and I was surprised to find myself liking him so much tonight. However, he has been really good. This matchup sets up really nice for him, as he really is very good against right-handers and struggles against lefty power. Almost all of Arizona's big bats are right-handed, aside from Peralta. He's got really good numbers against this Arizona lineup. And again, he's been pitching really well, and he's cheap. At only 7,200, I think he's, if not the best, one of the best dollar-for-dollar plays on this entire slate. I see him coming in with around 20 DK points like he's been doing. He's just been really solid. I hesitate to call him safe because Teheran is never safe. I always like him more in GPPs. But, man, at 7,200, I think you can play him in all formats. He's a guy I have circled. Whether you want to pay for Syndergaard, you want to take the chance on Berrios, I think that Teheran's the perfect guy you can match with him. Next guy I want to bring up is Kyle Freeland. Now, I'm not necessarily saying to use Kyle Freeland here, but I'd be really cautious by going all out on Dodgers bats here. I've been talking about Freeland for a while now. He's one of the most, if not the most underrated pitcher in the National League. Aside from my boy Marquez, also on the Rockies staff, an under 3 ERA, 13 wins. He's actually been much better at home, averaging 20 DK points at home. So listen, this is obviously a tough matchup. The Dodgers have a few tough righties in there, Machado, Dozier, et cetera, et cetera. So while it's tough to use Freeland here, I don't really like the Dodgers that much in tournaments, and I do have interest in Freeland at 7K. There's other bats to use, other bats in good spots. We've got the Angels against James Shields, which we'll get to. I don't think Freeland's crazy in GPP, and while I understand using the Dodgers in cash, I don't think they're a must because Freeland's been really freaking good. All right, looking on the offensive end, a spot that I kind of like that hasn't been generating as much interest as I thought this morning is the Yankees. Facing a dried up, washed up Felix Hernandez. I think you can look to New York at a couple pieces. Nice game for them last night against Paxton. Voigt's been really good recently. He's been hitting with power. He's just been really rock solid. Even games he's not hitting home runs, he's still getting points, which is what we like to see. At under 4K, he's a nice piece of New York. I think you can play him in any format, especially if you spend up at pitching. If you don't use a Teheran and you do decide to spend up on both spots, it makes a guy like Voigt even more desirable. All right, next up. Even though I said I don't love the Dodgers that much, I do like Freese quite a bit here. I think people are going to hesitate to pay $4,300 for him, even in Coors. But listen, this is why the Dodgers brought him to L.A. It's a great spot for him in Coors against a lefty. I like Freeland, but that doesn't mean I don't think the Dodgers will score a couple runs. I think Freese is perhaps in the cleanup spot tonight, and the solo home run, double, whatever it is really possible here. All right, and speaking of the Angels, I said I wanted to bring that up, and I do like them tonight against James Shields. Now, you guys know we don't necessarily like to go all-out stacking on James Shields, but I think you can definitely look at some pieces of the Angels. I'm hoping that Mike Trout gets a little bit forgotten about this evening with Coors in play, with some other good spots. I like Trout quite a bit here. I like the Trout-Ohtani combo a lot. Ohtani's just balling right now. But I wanted to bring Trout out because I think this is a crush spot for him. I think he's got really nice, or I know he's got really nice numbers off of Shields. Really nice ballpark upgrade going from Anaheim to Comerica here. Not Comerica. What is it? Guaranteed rate. I can't think of the ballpark name in Chicago, but I think it might be guaranteed rate. either way, really nice upgrade for him. I think you can look at a few Angels. Obviously, Trout being, the top guy. If you can get up here, I like him a lot in all formats. That's what I got for you guys. Decided to switch it up a little bit today. Talk over a couple pitchers. I think it's kind of pertinent on this slate. A lot of decent pitching options. I don't love this slate. I think that I will kind of save myself to football tomorrow. But for all our members, the members only will be out, in a little while here, and the write-up will be out normal time. I'll be around all afternoon, questions, comments, all that fun stuff. If you want to sign up, come join the team. We'd love to have you. Check us out, www.thedfs5pack.com. We're crushing it. It's a big time for us. So let's get it, guys. Have a great day.